Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So this video is going to be about Shipt, Instacart, and Postmates. If you don't know what those are, these are new delivery services and shopping services that work with your own local stores in your area, stores that you already go to like Target and Aldi and Walmart and Kroger, just to name a few. So basically, these companies have shoppers that will go and do all of your shopping for you, get every last thing that you need, and deliver it to your home in about an hour. Actually, you can pick and choose the time. If you want to load up your cart now and place an order, but you want it delivered tomorrow, you have that option. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to give you the point of view of the customer, me, and the shopper. I've been watching a lot of videos, so it seems to have a lot of pros and cons. But for the shopper, it's a lot harder, of course. For the customer, it's a very easy, convenient service. But I want to give you both sides because I really love this service, but I might actually stop using it because of all the videos I've seen by the shoppers posting videos, and I didn't know both sides actually. So what I'm going to do is first tell you why I love this service, how it works if you're interested, and then we're also going to look at the shopper's point of view. So for anyone who's never used one of these services like Shipt or Instacart, it is so easy. It's just shopping online like you would shop on Amazon or Walmart.com. You're basically going to pick the store of your choice. In my area, Shipt only offers two stores right now, and that's Target and Meijer. So I'm choosing Target. And actually, you would just load up your cart like you would be shopping online on any other site. Milk, bread, eggs, cheese, everything that Target has to offer, they're going to let you know, and you're just going to add it to your cart. And then basically, when you're finished, you're going to check out. At that point, Shipt is going to send your order to some of the shoppers. One of the shoppers is going to accept your order, and then you're going to have your order delivered at whatever time you choose. So it's really easy. And why would somebody choose one of these services when there's grocery stores all over your area that you could go to anyway? Well, there's many reasons. For instance, I like this service a lot because I am really busy. My day starts at 6 a.m. It ends at 7 p.m. The last thing I want to do is go to any grocery store after work or on my weekends. So if you're a mother with small children, if you don't like the grocery stores, or you just can't get out to the store for whatever reason, this is a great service. It really is. So that's why I use this service. But I have been watching some videos from some shoppers. I'm so curious to see the other side. So I'm on this side. I'm a customer. I have it so easy. Even on my lunch break, I can just load up my cart and have my items delivered by the time I walk in my front door after work. Or if I want them just left at my door and I can pick them up, when I get home, it's also easy and also convenient for the customer. But let's take a look at what the shopper has to go through. Okay, so here is the shopper's point of view. So this is what happens from the time that the customer places an order and the Shipt shopper or the Instacart shopper receives and accepts your order. So there's two things that I didn't know. I didn't know how our orders are paid for. So basically the Shipt shopper or the Instacart shopper is issued a credit card with money loaded on that card, and that's how our orders are paid for. And another thing that I didn't know is how I was always ensured to get the correct product. So everything is really precise. And how that happens is everything that is on our list has to be scanned. So the shopper is actually scanning the barcode of every single item that they put in the cart to ensure that we get the exact product that we want. So I was always wondering, how am I always getting the exact product, never a mess up, never the wrong product? It's because it's a tedious process and every item has to be scanned. So let's take a look at how she does that.
And here's the one that I claimed. It's for $150. I will get 15% of that. If you click on it, it will tell you what time it needs to be delivered, what time I need to start the shop by, how long it will take you to do the shop, and how long it will take you to deliver it. So if you click on shop order, it will tell you everywhere you need to be in the store: dairy, meat, kitchen, dining, household, hand soaps, frozen beverages, snacks, and how many of those items. So if I click on snacks, it says goldfish cheddar. If you click on it again, it will show you a image of it, which is very helpful if it will load. If you go down to the bottom, it will tell you to scan the barcode, and then you will scan it and it will add it to the cart for you. And that's all you do. Just go through and pick up all these items, put them in your grocery cart, check out, and then it tells you and then it will tell you the address to deliver it to, which I'm not going to show you because I will let you know what area I live in. But it's pretty easy. So the first thing we're going to do is text the customer and let them know that I am on their way and started their shop. Just like that. Now, let's go find some items.
So she's gotten all of her items. It was a pretty big order, and now she's checking out.
Okay, I just got back in the car. I got a little bit of time left until I need to have these groceries to their owner. So I want to show you next. You get your receipt that you just bought. Come here. So you go to your phone and it will say enter or scan your receipt. I always scan mine because I'm lazy. So you just take the barcode down here and scan it.
Okay, so now she's delivered the groceries. I don't think she filmed that part, so it is a lot of work. All of that shopping, loading all the groceries into your car, then unloading them, taking them to the customer's front door is typically what they do. So let's see how much she was paid for that order, and then I have a few things I want to say about the pay, why I love this service so much, and why I might stop using it. So let's take a look.
The $57 one, the $289 one, and $108 one. You guys came with me for this one. So it was $108.79 is how much they paid for the groceries. It had to be delivered between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. on October 1st of 2018. I delivered it at 11:29, so kind of in the middle of the delivery window. I was paid $13.16, and they have not added a tip yet. They sometimes won't tip you until like 2 weeks later, until like whenever they place another order. It just kind of happens that way.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. So when I use this service, that does seem to happen a lot. Basically, you get your groceries delivered, you put all your groceries away, you go about your day, but the next time you log onto the app to go grocery shopping, you're going to get a pop-up and it's going to remind you your last delivery person was so and so. Do you want to rate this person and tip this person? Sometimes I tip right away on the app, and sometimes I don't actually remember until the next time that I use the service. So that's what she's talking about. That does seem to happen with me too. And I have a question for Shipt shoppers and Instacart shoppers. Do you guys prefer to be paid on the app? Do you guys actually get the money that we're giving you when we tip you on the app? And how do you know you're getting all of it? That's what I want to know. And do you prefer to be paid cash? Actually, when I first started using the service, I didn't know that was an option. So typically, my orders are kind of small. So my orders are anywhere between $35 and $50, maybe about 20 items. My typical tip is between $5 and $10. That's typically what I will tip. I can tell if the shopper goes above and beyond, if there's a lot of communication, if they want to make sure if an item is out, do I want something else? I've had shoppers that were actually, I have to say, were terrible, but that's only been a few, where they left bags in the car, where I realized when I'm putting my stuff away that, I had to text them really quick, I'm missing a bag, and then they would come all the way back and bring me my bag, and then again, still after they brought the one bag back, I was still missing an item. She had to come all the way back, and there was extra cans of food just left in her car. And I think that's because they're doing double orders. They're shopping 2 or 3 customers at a time, and they're messing up the customers' orders. So on this particular shopper's mess up, when she finally came back the second time to give me my items, she was on the phone with another customer explaining how she messed up with their order. So that was just one. That's not all of them. 90% of my items are in shoppers are so professional and everything is perfect. But that particular shopper, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I did not tip, and I gave her 2 stars. Typically, it's 5 stars, and the tip is between $5 and $10. So that's where I'm going with this. Basically, my gripe and why I might stop using this service is because Shipt and Instacart is depending on the customers to pay their employees. So they get very low pay. So for this hour-and-a-half job, I think she was paid like $13. I've seen some videos where they're saying they're paid $5 per order, $10 per order, and Instacart and Shipt is counting on the customer to pay their employee's salary. So that's hardly fair. They should be getting a decent rate, a decent pay for this hard work that they do. But instead, Shipt and Instacart is so cheap, they're depending on the customer. They're depending on us to pay their employees' salary. We're already using their service, so we're using Instacart, we're using Shipt, but they're also wanting us to pay their employees' salary. No, that's not going to happen. My tip is between $5 and $10. I'm not paying any more than that. I'm already using your service. So I believe the prices in the stores are already hiked up a little bit. I don't notice them. I really don't. It seems to be very, very good prices. But anyway, let me know down below what you guys think. And now let's take a look at a little bit of the complaints.
7 months since Instacart launched in Western New York, it's an app that allows you to have your groceries delivered to you by personal shoppers. Now those shoppers say their pay has been cut in half. News 4's Shannon Smith has been looking into this. Shannon?
That's right, Nalina. Instacart shoppers are basically independent contractors. They get paid from tips and a basic commission. But many shoppers say that rate has dropped in the last few months with little to no explanation from Instacart. When Instacart first started in Buffalo last summer, many people say they were making at least $600 a week as a shopper. Now, not so much.
There's more shoppers, there's less hours, there's less money to be made.
Timothy Newman works full-time for Instacart as a full-service shopper. At first, he made a guaranteed $10 an hour, plus tips.
I shop orders and I deliver them.
He says he's noticed his pay has been cut in half.
We kind of expected it, but now that it's kind of hit us, it was like, whoa.
Now shoppers like Newman are only making about $4.75 an hour, plus tips.
That's a little more than a gallon of gas, and you're easily using more than a gallon of gas to do some of these orders.
By the time it got low enough to say, I don't know about my time, my gas mileage, all this stuff is not really working out.
Erin Arrigo recently quit as an Instacart shopper. She said she was told there was a pay cut because customers weren't paying the optional service fee. She thinks customers are confused by that fee.
They thought the 10% that Instacart made them give was the tip. So we got shortchanged.
A rep from Instacart wouldn't say exactly why there's been a pay cut. Instead, she says when Instacart launches in a new city, there's a higher hourly pay for shoppers. But that changes once there's enough business in the market. Instacart says the goal is to make sure shoppers are paid fairly.
I want to talk to you about the new way Instacart is paying. It sucks. Makes no sense. I'll give you an example. I got a $10 pay for one item and 2 units, okay? $10. Check this one out. I got $13 pay for 9 items and 13 units. Oh, and check this out. Right from the beginning, look at this. So they want me to drive from where I'm at all the way to Glen Oaks and Burbank, back to where I'm where I'm in first place. 2 full service orders, 26 items. Look at this shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. $21 just for this shit. You know how long the fucking drive that is? Like, does Instacart not? I'm gonna take it, just because I want people to hear me. So I'm gonna take this shit, whatever's. But anyways, I took it. I'll do it for now. But this shit's. I wouldn't have taken it before, actually. But anyways. This shit makes no sense, and it gets on my nerves. Whoever fucking did this Instacart new pay shit is fucking dumb. Like, who the fuck thought of this? Like, seriously, who seriously thought of this stupid ass pay? Let's make the workers drive more and get paid less, or work more and get paid less. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, like, man. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous.